Hey, beautiful, I see you. And on behalf of Contemporary Living with Farmer and Hill, Melissa here, just popping in on your day every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today I have a poem for you. All right, here it goes. I bargained in life for a penny, and life would pay no more. However, I begged at evening once I counted my scanty store. See, life is just an employer and will give you what you ask. But once you have set the wages, why, you must bear the task. I worked for a menial's hire, only to learn dismayed that any wage I asked of life, life would have paid. And that's a poem by Jessie, Belle, Rittenhouse, and it's titled My Wage. And I absolutely love this poem. I ran across it some years ago. And I love this poem because I like the way she talks about her experience. It seems like she comes at the end of her life only to realize she could have gotten so much more out of it. And the funny part is that I think it's funny and sad, is I think this poem especially relates to women and how we live our lives. We devalue ourselves, we feel unworthy, and we don't ask lots of times. Now, that may not be for every aspect of our lives, but the book, my book club is reading Susie Orman's Women in Money now, and in one of the chapters, she talks about selling yourself short. Like we're property, like we're a short sale. But we do that. And we might not do it in our jobs, but we could do it in our relationships. We can do it in our friendships. We can do it in these organizations and associations that we belong to. Selling ourselves short. We're not property. This is not a short sale. And what I mean by that is the job you hate, but you won't do anything about it. The relationship you're in, but you won't do anything about it. And you don't even want to be in that type of relationship, or it's not giving you what you need to be satisfied. It's the things that you do or don't do for your children. You don't know when to say enough is enough, or you don't know how to give more, or you're not giving more. Friendships, same thing. Maybe you've outgrown some. Maybe you need to learn to do things differently with your friends. Organizations and associations, you've been doing it so long until it's just become a part of you. You're not getting anything out of it anymore. So when we do things like that in our lives, we are selling ourselves short. We are, like the poem said, working for a menial's hire. Asking for a little bit when we can have a lot. So how do you change those areas? Well, it's not easy. Because you have to change your thinking, you have to change your actions, you have to change your behavior. All of that stuff has to change. You're totally going against what you know. I did a video talking about the civil war in your head. That's what change is. It's literally a civil war in your head because you're fighting against what you're normally used to doing. And that can create some problems. And some people don't want problems like that. They rather stay with the pain they know than to grow and go on to something else. And what they do is make excuses for it. Everything you have an excuse for can be changed. All right. So think about that. Look up the poem, read it, see how it relates to your life. That's My Wage by Jessie, Belle, Rittenhouse. And on behalf of Contemporary Living with Farmer and Hill, we thank you. Andrea and I thank you so much for watching. And as always, be brilliant, be you, be blessed. Have a great day. Bye-bye.